I want to watch Fousey cannot accept his downfall. Jamari. Y'all remember earlier we reacted to the Jamari that he captured on Fousey, and Fousey was going through some stuff. He was just crashing out. That one clip where he was talking about his manager.
You know I'm gonna punch you like I'll punch my ex-manager who's now suing me.
That thing was hilarious. But now here we are. I have no idea what's going on with this dude. I have not seen anything. I have not heard anything. All I have seen, well, I can't say anything. I've seen one thing, and it was on TikTok, and that's before. Okay, TikTok finna get banned now. TikTok finna get banned. But here's the thing, we're still gonna be able to have it. We're just not gonna get the updates. So like your phone, your iPhone, and all that stuff gonna be obsolete in a couple months. But anyways, I saw he like made a comeback or something. He was like screaming in King Bach's mouth or something. Oh, it was a song. It was a song that he made. Okay. Let's just see what is going on. Jamari's finna update us. Let's get this. If you're watching this on YouTube, we do this live on Twitch, and we also do this live on YouTube now. So make sure you definitely come over and stop by and all that type of stuff. Absolutely. We are almost at 1K. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like for your boy. Let's get us there. We are going to get there soon. We're going to get there soon. I promise we are. And I just might have something for you once we do. All right, come on.
So it has been a couple of months since we last caught up with our buddy FOUESY. At one time, Yusuf was arguably the biggest creator on YouTube, but now he has hit rock bottom more times than I can count. Last time we talked, Fousey was experiencing his annual crash out, only this time things got even more explosive than usual, with him going off and attacking several of his employees, both physically and
please
mentally.
play it.
Fired a cameraman in 5 minutes. Swear to God on my
play it, please.
Fired right now, and you.
Please is crazy. They got me saying please. Oh man, that's kind of crazy.
Personally, I think I would have punched you in the face.
Stop getting.
This dude.
Hey, are you slow?
You can't tell me that this dude is mentally well to be on the internet. This dude should not be any. Dude, not well.
Like, even his own family was not spared in his quest for someone to blame for his failures.
Blamed everyone.
Muslim, you guys put me on this earth, Baba, but now I'm 34, so I'm living my own life. So, Baba, this
34, you're gonna live your own life. You should have been probably doing that. What in the world?
last you're ever gonna see me. I live in Australia now.
It's just hilarious to me how someone can go from trying to present themselves as a beacon of positive...
Oh wait, when they were all up in those shiesties, that's so funny because he was trying to pull them all together. I love you guys, this and that. And then he started crashing out on each one of them.
And pursuing your dreams, and then the very next day the dude goes against everything that he preaches, develops a massive ego overnight, and pretty much walks around as if he was a god on earth who can abuse and treat anyone around him like a peasant.
Kevin, when I say spray, you go to her and you do this in the face, okay?
I've known individuals like this who treat people around them like crap when they feel like it, and then they try and play it off or play the victim later like nothing ever happened. These types of people almost always end up alone, or with their lone victim who endures that type of abuse. But this is really just...
Who was that?
Just the Fousey cycle at this point. First, he's down and out, humble and begging for pity. At this stage, he's likely reconnected with God and his family. Then he starts to get some fame again, some clout online, maybe lands a few collaborations with bigger content creators.
And then
he then starts to get
up.
some money and immediately turns to material possession.
Y'all, I got to say something. Don't get me wrong, cars with leather, very nice. But that Alcantara, chef kiss. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like all that moisture, all that feeling in your hands, steering wheel, pressure, heat, all comes in one when you put your hands on the wheel. When you sit in your seat, oh my. That's how it feels. It literally feels just like that sound right there. That's literally how it feels. You know when you lean back and it feel good, that's literally what it feel like. So I get it. when you probably sit in a RS, when you probably sit in a Porsche, GTS, whatever, and you put your hands on that steering wheel and you sit in there for the first time and you drive off the line with that, I ain't gonna cap. There'll probably be, you might get a little, yeah, but you gotta be able to pull it back down. It's okay to get uphill sometimes, but if you don't pull it back down, then what's the point? You're gonna start burning them bridges. You don't want to do that. It's okay to be confident and to have a little swagger when you accomplish something. I did this, yeah, but I couldn't have done it without. Okay, it's okay, but you gotta always realize that you are there because either somebody, in a sense, maybe supported, help, push you, put you there, whatever the case may be. But when your ego too inflated and your ego too big, you can never turn that thing down a little bit. Please.
For validation, and then his true self kind of starts to leak out. He may say something to the effect that he's going to be the biggest entertainer in the entire world, or maybe he's going to put on some massive event, and then he destroys his life like a horrific plane crash that leaves no survivors.
Oh, what was that
I'm not
thing?
even gonna sit here and say sorry but like I'm trying to explain to y'all, like now that my adrenaline dumped and I'm back to Yusuf and I open Twitter and I see what Fousey did, I'm like,
well, now
this
Fousey
boy
has
had
announced
borderline personality disorder. I remember what he was saying about in that one shorty in the airport. I'm like, bro, what?
New career, proclaiming that the Fousey character he created as Yusuf is dead and never coming back.
King Crash Out. He's pretending to be me. It's not me, okay?
You're not gonna get away with this. They're gonna know it's not you. They're gonna know it's not me. You're not me, okay? You're not.
But before we get into his continued horrible
in the
choices,
world?
I want to tell you guys about a great choice that you can make with today's
Wait.
When it comes to press or patrons and top center on air, star 2 bricks, or even fall below, now is to become a rapper. This damn near 40-year-old man thinks that he is going to be the next big thing in music, selling out stadiums.
Took a long break, bitch, I'm back, now I'm too hot. I can't fit these racks that's in my bank in a shoebox.
I mean, let's call a spade a spade.
Yo, wait, we gotta go find that after. We're gonna go react to that after. What in the world?
This is downright pathetic.
Yo,
this dude should be starting a family or running a business by now.
What we got going
rich
on?
with his entire life situated after being handed the world on a silver platter.
some sort asked me why Aiden never shout me out, like I'm supposed to give a
what is going on in the background? And what is he wearing? And what are you talking about?
He was making
This dude is not in the mental space to be anywhere online.
hundreds of thousands of dollars a month for years, and instead of investing any of it for building something away from YouTube and his Fousey persona, he overspent renting an LA condo. He spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on massage parlors and other useless.
Outside of a little bit of networking, that sunshine, bruh, in today's time, I'm curious, what is the benefit of living in LA or California in general? Everything's so expensive. Taxes are way high. Apparently everybody be saying the people are fake and the people are bad. That means you too, because everybody be saying it. I'm just saying now.
Material possessions like jewelry and cars. And now this guy is still out here begging for crumbs at the bottom of the degenerate streaming barrel.
This is what I was talking about.
Seriously, compare him to someone like Roman Atwood, his longtime friend who had a very similar career trajectory as Fousey. The two even went on a damn world tour together and were co-headliners.
Yo, I remember
but one
Roman
guy was
Atwood.
smart with his money. He never.
He had her. You see. I remember I used to watch. There would be a string of YouTubers I would watch every day after school. Roman Atwood was one of them. I remember them pranks he used to do when he had his kid get on the little ATV and drive over the thing and make it seem like it exploded. Oh my god, this dude was crazy back then.
but crashed and burned, and now he's just older with his wife and his family, and building businesses, running a podcast, and basically just doing whatever the f he wants. I'm sure he could walk away from the internet tomorrow. That is how it should be when you're blessed with so much wealth in such a short period of time. But obviously,
everyone doesn't
there's
have that
always
vision.
another side to the coin, and that is the life of Yusuf. There's always another side to the coin, and that is the life of Yusuf.
Who was that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
YSC.
Yo, I'm so glad he drew that comparison. That's such a good comparison, bro.
Crash out, crash, Mr. Viral, Mr. whatever you want to call me. Hi. Y'all thought you could say whatever the hell you wanted about me in TikTok comments, Instagrams, YouTubes. I saw everything.
This man's went
you
crazy.
have to pay for it.
So now he's changing his name and his online persona from Fousey to Crash Out YSC, and in his first single titled First Day Out, he filmed a video of his funeral that was directed by King Bach of all people. Yes, like I'm talking about the one dude from Vine who no one has heard from for the last decade. The poor guy must be down so bad that he's taking this type of work.
Alright, and you know, if you want to come and pay your final respects while the poem is going, feel free to. Here we go.
In the video, Fousey is basically throwing a pity party for himself before he breaks out of a coffin to stick it to his haters and tell them that he's not going anywhere, questioning where his real friends were when he was down and out.
They don't like the truth because I be stating facts. They say it's killer, we killed it. I'm okay with that.
Now, honestly, this has to be my favorite moment in the entire music video, when the guy just starts dancing around like a little kid.
You're a fan, you're a fan, you're a fan, you're a fan. Eminem would call you a motherfucking stan, you're a fan.
I don't know, something about the guy who wrote Drake for the greater part of the last 10 years, at one time even trying to make himself into a carbon copy of him, using the Kendrick Cannot Like Us reference, just doesn't sit right with me. But hey, I guess it makes about as much sense as this entire era of Fousey.
That's the first time I've ever been in a coffin. That's the scariest shit I've ever done in my life. Don't take life for granted, because one day, what's guaranteed is we're all gonna be inside one.
And keep in mind, guys, this single was supposed to be his big moment that he has been teasing for months. But when it came out, it actually got less than 50,000 views in the first day. And even days after it being covered by some of the biggest streamers and content creators, it has only racked up around 175,000 views.
Because who's going to go back and listen to
on
it?
his main channel that has over 10 million subscribers. Meaning not even 2% of those people were willing to click on this video. And I truly believe that most of the people who did tune in were just there to see how bad it could truly be. Like even the basic fundamentals of making a song sound decent, like proper mixing and mastering and layering of the track, are really nowhere to be found. In fact, the video appears to have been edited on CapCut, so I'm guessing that he mixed this shit himself in GarageBand. I mean, it truly sounds putrid. And it's really funny because this isn't even the first time that Fousey has tried his hand at music. Around 6 years ago, he had a song with DJ Khaled that was far more popular than this will ever be. But once again, I guess this is all part of the long, never-ending cycle that he puts himself through every year. Like one day, we will totally see a 60-year-old Fousey crashing out on the latest trend. At the end of the day, I really do feel like streaming was just about the worst thing that someone like Fousey could have stumbled upon. The guy is obviously impulsive, he's destructive, and constantly having to engage with a live community that he's trying to entertain so that he can go viral is a recipe for disaster for someone like him.
You are a debt to me. Every single thing I said to you was a lie. I didn't love you. Every time I you, I thought about my ex. I hate you. You're Chuck E. Cheese's. And listen, when my album comes out, when you start hearing this, when you're in the club or getting by a Chuck E. Cheese rat, don't...
Oh my god, bro. This gotta be the dumbest dude. Oh my god. Well, we can't call it dumb because he got 10.4. But man, he got rewarded for doing it. Man, this is insane. What?
Don't you dare text me.
And on the other hand, rapping is also considered a young man's game, and nothing that he is bringing to the table here really tells me that we should take him seriously at all. I mean, I would say this guy used to be considered somewhat of an inspiration, someone who at the very least attempted to wear their faults on their sleeve.
I felt worthless, I felt ugly, I felt gay, I felt that like that.
But over the last 6 years, Fousey has taken every opportunity to show himself to be a narcissist who is only interested in using people around him for his own personal gain. And it's like no matter how hard he tries to present himself a certain way, I feel like people have caught on to this trend.
Pull out whatever you're talking about, you clip farmer. Pull out whatever.
The guy has deep-rooted identity issues, a problem with social validation, and ultimately he's always been driven by a deep sense of insecurity. I mean, it's one thing for like an 18 to 25-year-old person to still be acting this way, but this guy is damn near middle-aged, still embarrassing himself online for a pretty minuscule amount of money that he could have been making passively if he just would have been smart at all about any investment back in the day.
Excuse me? Can I borrow $4?
No, I'm sorry, you can't ask my customers that.
I can't ask another human to pay for my coffee. Is that a Macy's rule? I'm a millionaire. I'm asking to be spared $4.
That is gotta be the craziest thing right there. I'm a millionaire. Can you spare me $4? Man. She said, nah, you can't pay for someone else's stuff. That's actually kind of crazy, though.
It's okay. Thank you. You guys are all broke as
I mean, like, if he would have been investing back then, like in 2012 through 2017, oh my god, that money would be compounding and making so many more little money bags. But no, instead the guy wanted jewelry, he wanted cars, he wanted all this bullshit. And even now when he touches money, he still does the exact same thing. He's asking his audience, oh, what supercar should I buy this week? Or I guess I should say likely rent. Either way, I want to know what you guys think about the latest update on Fousey. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video and dropping a like, maybe sharing with a friend. I also encourage you to go check out the sponsor of today's video, Mando. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other internet narcissists out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace!
Yo, W video, man.